and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be doing another off-the-rip video for the Apothic line. If you're new to the channel, come on in. All my return viewers, always good to see you. Come on back. So here we are for another off-the-rip episode for the Apothic line. Today we're going to be showcasing the Cabernet Sauvignon. Excuse me. I'm not as silky and as full-bodied, maybe full-bodied, but not as silky. 2022 offering. I'll go ahead and give you a look at the back label. There you go. This is a California wine. 2022. Alcohol by volume is 13.9% out of Modesto, California, and it does contain sulfites. So we've learned a few things with these bottles. You don't even bother trying to save the foil. You just need to get that off so you can get to the goodness inside. So here we go again. We have the we've learned about the tool a little bit better. I'm pretty sure I knew this when I first got it, but it had been so long, so many years since I've actually used it. Let's go ahead and, this one's got a soft cork. Now, whenever I get settled in San Antonio, I'll be able to get better views for the videos. Damn, God, it comes out all the way on that one. That was much easier to get that out. I'm very limited in space and time for a lot of these videos and making content and whatnot. Let's go ahead and get a pour on. Quickly catch that drip. I need to do the twist. When you pour and you finish that pour, you twist it up. Now most of the time you'll see garçon having like a towel or something on his hand, and that's what that is for as well, to catch that drip. Aesthetics are everything when it comes to, you know, higher end wines and whatnot, but this is not that. Not to say it doesn't have that great value. So this, it's got a nice deep rich color. It's very violet, like a deep violet. Cabernet Sauvignon. So on the nose, it's very it does have a little bit of that sort of twangy new sneaker smell. Like it's that sort of like foam and rubber that has a weird sort of smell. Like a new car has that new car smell. It just needs to breathe. And that's where that character on the nose will go away when you aerate it or you use a diffuser of sorts. When you decant it, that'll relax and that character will go away. You won't have that character as much when we get down to the halfway point, and almost next to nothing once you get to the final pour. But mentioning that, let's go ahead and, for all the new people watching, I do a 3-part series when I do my whiskeys, wines, libations of sorts reviews. Part 1 is off the rip. You get it home, you crack it open, you pour it in a glass like we just did. Part 2, full review time, right about here. I leave it in there for, 36 to 48 hours-ish. I go online, I find some information, bring it back, we talk about it, I score it. We continue to drink it because part 3, all the way down here at the bottom, the final pour, thusly named, we have that final pour. We compare it to today's first pour and everything in between. So when I do a wine review, it's a 5-day ordeal. You know, off the rip is 1. On the 3rd day, it's the full review. I wasn't going to do that. I know you thought about that, but I wasn't going to do that. Then you get the 5th day, it's going to be the final pour. And the reason why we do 5 days is because your average wine, once it's been popped, it's been corked, it's been poured, the clock is literally running. It's not just ticking, it's running. You can do all kinds of things. You can chill them, you can freeze them. I wouldn't say freeze them. You can chill them, you can put them in the chiller, your fridge. You can cork them, you can vacuum seal them again, or all kinds of mechanism devices that could try and give you an extra day or 2 out of it. 7 days tops, and that wine in that bottle, it's going to lose any kind of value you might want to just pop another one and start over. Most of the time, a single person does not drink through an entire bottle, which is, you know, it's a thing. I mean, I've done it, but then that was an all day event. I had my own bottle, and I just drank out of it, and it had worked its well through it all. You know, the whole day was nice. Just sip off of that one bottle, and that was worth it. That was worth the cork, unpopping of the cork. I am just sort of out of sorts. So we're gonna get that first palating out of the way, because that first palating is sometimes deceitful, and it won't give you the best that it has to offer. So let's get that acclimation done. So what is the deal with all the different names? For anyone who's new to wines, what is the deal with all the names? I will make a special video covering all that information, but I can tell you that the Cabernet Sauvignon is a bit sweet and dry at the same time. Yeah, my tongue is it got dried out, but it still has some sweet juiciness to it. I prefer a Merlot over the Cabernet or the Sauvignon because it's softer. You have blends, varieties and varietals. You have your blends and your mixes and whatnot. Apothic has quite a few of these, and that's what makes them nice. Actually, the Inferno, they have an Inferno, which is basically, yeah, it's rested in ex-bourbon barrels, and it adds a little bit of that sweet vanilla oak kind of characteristics to it. And I found that definitely needed probably about a good 10 minutes to decant in order for it to hit that sweet spot. So now we got that first acclimation out of the way. Let's go ahead and get that second palating and see what she has to say. She is soft. She is bold. Wouldn't dare call her a little dry, unless you like sleeping on the floor. Let me get one more on there. It's juicy. You definitely get some dark fruit, some dark, deep, subtle ripeness to it. It's not bad. I would probably rank this somewhere down the bottom of the Apothic line. Majority of their other offerings are better than this. Like I said, it's slight, only a slight dryness. And it says what? Silky with full body. We'll have to wait to make any of these kind of assertions until the midway point. I hope you join me back there at the midway point for the full review. If you're still watching here after almost 9 minutes, go ahead and do yourself a favor. Hit the like button, hit the heart button, whatever the algorithm or whatever platform you're watching this on. Still working on X, unfortunately. I don't know about X. I don't know what to do. Anywho, if you find you watch my videos more often and you want to bypass all that, do less work, go ahead and hit the follow or the subscribe button. That way, as soon as I release these videos, they come right to you. So pretty much has all dissipated by this point, and it's not that bad. It's pretty good. I want to say not that bad. It's pretty good. Like I said, I enjoy most of their other offerings in their line opposed to this one, but not saying this one's bad. This might just be somebody's jam. Slightly drying, slightly sweet, full-bodied. I would definitely gate that. Silky, I don't know. I'll have to wait until I say no on that one until we get to the full review. But do me a favor. Let me know where you're at in the comment section. Where are you at? What are you drinking? How do you feel? How do you feel about Apothic? And what do you think about their Cabernet Sauvignon 2022 offering? Oh, as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Let's have a good one.